Grand Rising, everybody, and welcome to the channel. This is the Dialogue with Roscoe, and I'm your host, Roscoe. Today, I wanted to take a moment to elaborate about the accomplishments and the achievements of an outstanding African American brother. This brother is Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. He was born January the 18th of 1865 in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. He was the oldest of 8 siblings. His mother and father had 8 siblings, so you know times was rough for him with everything that African Americans had to endure back then. His father was a successful barber, and he even taught Daniel the trade. But unfortunately, while Daniel was 10 years old, his father would pass away from tuberculosis. It being even harder on his mother, Daniel and his siblings were sent to Baltimore, Maryland to stay with family and friends. While in Baltimore, Daniel would become the helper of a shoemaker. He didn't like the job. That wasn't something he really wanted to do. So he eventually would quit the job and move back to Pennsylvania with his family. There, he became a barber himself, and he became so good at it that he opened up a barber shop in Janesville, Wisconsin. So he would go ahead to graduate from high school in 1877, and he graduated from an academy as well. After he did these things, he would pursue a career in medicine. He went to a secondary school for that, a medical school, and he would there become an apprentice to a well-known surgeon by the name of Henry Palmer. In 1883, he graduated from Chicago Medical College, now what is known as Northwestern University. He then practiced medicine in Chicago and even taught anatomy. And in 1891, he founded Providence Hospital and Training School for Nurses in Chicago. In fact, this was the first non-segregated hospital in the U.S. This institution provided opportunity for Black nurses and doctors, which were excluded from other hospitals. In 1893, this would become the highlight of his career. He undertook to perform an open heart surgery on a guy by the name of James Cornish. James Cornish was involved into a brutal fight and was end up being stabbed in the heart. So he was brought to the hospital where Dr. Daniel Williams was practicing. At that time in the medical field, they didn't deal with or do any medical procedures or surgical procedures on the heart. So Dr. Daniel, he proceeded to go ahead and do the surgery. He opened up the guy's chest cavity and he performed, he did a procedure, a suture procedure to a part of the heart called the pericardium, which is the sac that surrounds the heart. Well, this surgery was successful in that he didn't have any anesthesia, he didn't have any blood for blood transfusions, nor did he have any antibiotics to fight infections. However, after the surgery, this gentleman, James Cornish, will go on to live another 20 or 30 years. So the operation was successful. Dr. Daniel had many notable achievements. In 1894, he was appointed chief surgeon at Freedmen's Hospital in Washington, D.C., where he improved surgical techniques, training, and care for Black patients. In 1895, he founded the National Medical Association, which was a professional organization that was for Blacks. It helped them to be residents, it helped them in their training and furthering their profession and practice in the medical field, because they couldn't be a part of the American Medical Association, which catered to whites. Also, he served on the state of Illinois Board of Health and was a clinical professor of surgery at a college called Meharry Medical College. In 1913, in 1913, he was also became the first African American that was on the charter member of the American College of Surgeons. After a long career in medical and a long career of achievements and accomplishments, on August 4th, 1931, Dr. Daniel Hale Williams passed away due to complications from a stroke. So the contributions of Dr. Daniel Hale Williams is just a testament of the brilliance that we come from, our brilliant mindset. We come from a rich history of accomplishments, of setting standards, of setting trends, but those things are often wiped out or credit is given to other people in place of that. So what I want to do is continue to shed light on the African American brothers and sisters who deserve it, because a lot of inventions that were back then, we still use to this day, So I just want to shed that light and give these brothers and sisters they shine. And salute to all the great people who tap in. I hope that you like the content and the message that's sent it. And if you do like it, you could be looking forward to other content dropping soon. I'm new to this YouTube space, so I'm still learning as I go along. And the content that I bring you is content that I'm actually researching and studying myself, writing reports on it, so that way when I bring it to you, my delivery could be effective and I could be impactful with what I'm saying and grasp my audience attention. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you for tuning in. If you like anything that you heard in this content, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.